I'm sitting down with such an amazing artist, an engaging spirit, and honestly, she's now and she's also next. Enisa, what a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Honestly, a vibe. Before the entire interview started, we just caught up and it was such a beautiful exchange of energy, especially being in person because of COVID. So
I know,
even though we're 6 feet apart, but
I know. I miss it. I miss the human interaction.
Yeah, for sure. But this feels nice. It's like distant, but it feels nice.
Exactly.
In this interview, though, I might hit you with some random Brooklyn questions. Is that okay?
Sure, test me.
I know that I was like looking through your Instagram page and you like Pop Smoke.
Oh, I love Pop Smoke.
Yeah. You can hit me with the dance.
Yeah. No, I'm a big Pop Smoke fan. I remember hearing about him when he was at like 10,000 followers on Instagram. My little brother put me on, actually. He's like, this dude is gonna blow up, and I was like, show me, let me hear. And then I just heard, all I had to do was hear his voice, and I was like, wow, this kid is gonna be a worldwide superstar. I knew it. And it's tragic,
Super tragic.
Yeah.
Brooklyn has a lot of stars, and you coming out of Brooklyn with I feel like you give me so many different vibes sonically. It's like a pop sensation, but like it's like a mix of things. But we're gonna get into that. Before we start off in your journey, how did you come to the attention of A-Boogie and Highbridge?
Highbridge, we go way back, me and the boys. Years ago, maybe like 3-4 years now, somebody at this place, I think Philippe's, like was playing my music or something like that, and then someone told somebody, oh, this is this girl, and word kind of like got around, and shout out to Mel. He was the first one to bring me to the crew, and I linked up. They liked my music. They invited me to the studio. I was playing them my music. They loved it, which I was shocked because I was like, I didn't really know if like, hip hop guys would like my pop, soul pop type music, but they did. And we just kept in constant communication. And a few years go by, I'm doing my thing, they're doing their things. We kind of meet somewhere in the middle, and it just happened. They brought me over to Atlantic Records, and a few days later I met Craig Kelman, who runs Atlantic Records, and I felt really confident after meeting everybody, and I felt like they were the right people for me, and I've been there for a year now.
Wow,
so,
congratulations.
Cool.
We love a good success story. So
thank you.
I love a good story because I've seen, I've sat down with so many artists that they get signed within a year, like, very like your story, right? And we're sitting down, we're having a conversation, we're talking about the records. The next thing, boom, they're top charts, -- Jack Harlow, for instance. I sat down with him and we had like that same reaction, and you're giving me that energy, and I really love it.
Yeah, I have a great label, great team. They're amazing. And they let me drop the music I want to drop, so I couldn't ask for more.
Yes, I feel like that's so great because you're like one of one, like in your own lane.
Thank you.
I also do feel like you have kind of like a cult. You have like 1 million followers on Instagram who are so religious about you, and
cool.
You have so much engagement. Like, what was your secret to build that community? You
know what? I feel like the more people discovered me through my music videos, my Instagram videos, or whatever it is, I just feel like they started connecting with me because I give that, like, it's me behind the post. I don't have somebody doing my social media. Everything I post is me. So I feel like they feel the authenticity behind my posts, and they can relate to me because I'm not like trying to be someone I'm not. I'm somebody just like they are. Everyone's scrolling, we're all the same people. So I feel like they get that homey type of vibe from me. Oh, that's so nice. Definitely, yes. I think that especially being genuine in this type of environment right now, everybody wants to be heard, but everybody's kind of like following each other's footsteps, right? Yeah. Or like I don't want to say the blueprint, but like, okay, this worked for you, so I'm going to do it too. But I feel like you're in, like I said, your own lane, and therefore I guess people really do feel that genuine vibe from you. Yeah, I want to feel like we're friends and not like I'm better than you or somebody, you're better than me. It's like we're all equal. So that's the vibe I want to give.
I love that. I was also reading about your story. You know, I'm a child of immigrants. I'm the first generation in America living in the tri-state. I moved
Shout out to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I moved from New Jersey to New York. I know I faced some type of hardships growing up and just kind of being authentic to both of my worlds, you know,
Yeah.
my Dominican life, but also my American life. Do you
Sure.
feel like you faced any challenges growing up in Brooklyn at that?
You know, I feel like, you know, my parents coming from Europe, I was born here, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York City. I think I was blessed that I was raised here in Brooklyn because we're so diverse.
Yeah.
We have people of all backgrounds and all that stuff, and it's not like, you know, it feels like one big family. So I feel like I was blessed that my parents brought us to New York City because this is a place where you don't feel different. You don't feel, you know what I mean? Everybody feels like we're all the same. So I was blessed for that. So I didn't really have any hardships really. I kind of grew up positive life. Everything was kind of good.
I love that, honestly, because my parents literally moved me from, I don't know if you know where Paterson, New Jersey is.
I've heard.
Yeah, so it's like Paterson, New Jersey. It's kind of like a hood. Well, it is. It is, let's be honest here. And then they moved me to the suburbs. And I feel like when I moved to the suburbs, that's when I really felt the shift. I'm like, oh, hold on. Nobody looks like me here.
Oh, I feel
You know,
we're
so-
blessed. Brooklyn,
Yeah.
we have people that, you know, of all types of races, you know, backgrounds, ethnicities, religions, everything. So it feels like everybody's accepted here. So that's why I was blessed to be raised in
Oh,
Brooklyn.
no, that's beautiful
For sure.
because it's just how the world is maneuvering itself regardless. I think
For
that
sure.
that's where we're moving towards.
Yeah.
Before we were more separated, and we were going through what we were going through this year, but
Yeah.
I think if anything, those things brought us kind of more together in unity.
sure,
So
for sure, for
that's
sure.
really nice.
I definitely feel everybody coming together more now than ever.
Yeah.
Which is great. And that's what we've been needed.
Let's get into the music. Like I was telling you before, I love your sound. I
Thanks
feel
so
like I get so many different vibes, but how would you describe your sound?
I call my sound dark soulful pop with an ethnic flair
Yes.
due to my background. So I want to try and incorporate where I'm from into my music. I always try to do that.
That leads me to the next question. You're a proud Muslim, correct?
Yes.
And you've stated in the past that you loved incorporating like your Middle Eastern sounds into your music. And I feel like that's kind of what we hear on Love Cycle.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this is what we're going to continue hearing in the future from you?
I think in the future that you're going to be hearing all types of music. You know, I personally don't really like borders. I don't like saying I'm just this one type of sound because I was raised listening to all types of music. I was raised listening to Jay-Z on 97.1. I was raised listening to like, you know, pop stars, Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake. I was raised listening to Albanian traditional music from my parents at home at a small age. So I'm this big melting pot of music. And I think it would be unfair for me to just like stick to one sound.
genre.
You know what I mean? There's like so much for me to experiment in, and it's one life. So why should I limit myself?
Yes. Okay. Yes. You know, they do say like a woman lives 2 lives, right? One that you live, right? And then the second one is when you realize you only have one to live. And the fact that you can understand that sonically
Yes.
right now, it's like you're beyond your time.
Yeah,
You're beyond
thank
your
you,
time.
thank you.
I was listening to Dumb Boy going crazy. Dumb Boy goes crazy.
Thank you.
And you also have a remix
Yeah.
with Davido. How did that collaboration go about when it comes to Love Cycle, the remix?
Yeah, so the Love Cycle remix, I put the song out not expecting anything to happen. I hadn't dropped music in like a year. Like I had got signed in December. I had dropped a song a year before that independently, and I hadn't dropped anything for a while. Corona happened, stopped everything for everybody, but it didn't stop me. I, still set up my home studio setup, and I wanted to make more music. So Love Cycle was one of the first songs that came out of quarantine, basically. And I was like, I love this song. I feel the like world vibes with it, and I think it's something that people would like. So I was like, let me drop it. Didn't expect it to reach Africa and go crazy in Africa and Nigeria and all these other places, South Africa, like Tanzania. like so many different places my song was reaching. I saw it was charting on Shazam, charting on the Apple charts over there, and I think it actually went #1 in Nigeria in the pop charts. It was insane. Like nothing. I'm from New York, and this is happening on the other side of the world. Like, how does this happen? The power of social media is insane.
Beautiful.
So, you know, of course, word got around to Davido's people, and they're very close to with my boys at Highbridge. He liked the song and he wanted to hop on it. So, and now hopefully we're shooting a music video soon. And
that's so exciting.
Yeah. Oh, the song he killed it. Like, he killed his verse on it. So I'm super excited.
I'm so excited. Have you been to these places? Like, have you been to Africa? Have you been to all these places?
No, they're dying for me to come over there. You know, I wish I could come over there. You know, the whole, you know, Rona thing happening. Yeah. It's hard, but yeah, they really want me to come over there super badly. So hopefully when things settle down, you know, I do some shows over there for sure.
That's so exciting and amazing. Like, when you have a purpose and you live within your purpose, how literally it can touch so many people's lives. Like, it's global. Sure. You're an international superstar.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was just, it's all from me sitting home in Brooklyn. It's all this stuff is happening on the other side of the world in all these different countries. And I'm starting to really feel people appreciate my music all over the world, which is kind of insane to me, to be honest. See little kids in their schools like dancing to it all together, and people from all over the world listening to it. It is the best thing that, for me, that can happen.
How do you take it all in? Like, that gratitude, how do you just take it all in?
It's you know, it's so, every day you get surprised by something new. You get surprised by a message that somebody sent you. Oh, your song helped me get through this breakup, or helped me get through this. Your song makes me feel good when I'm sad. Or, you know, people send you videos of their children dancing to it, and just like all the positivity through a time like this is the best feeling in the world for me. Like, to see people smile during these times is the best gift.
I love that. And that's why you're overflowing with like positive energy, and you're just lighting up this room.
I have so much to be happy for these days, to be honest.
I love it. Talk to me about your first EP. Super excited for it. When should we expect this?
So hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, sometime around like spring, summer. You know, with these music projects, everything, you know, things get delayed, and sometimes, you know, production and all this, but I have all the songs that I want to put on it. Now we're just like finishing production and, you know, making sure the business aspect is going well and all that stuff. But soon, very soon. I'm super excited because I've been working hard on it for a while now. So,
you know, when it comes to your sound, and I know you were talking about kind of just feeling like you're so many different things and you can give so much when it comes to all these different type of genres and your sound. Do you feel like you ever have to pick a target audience, or do you feel like the audience picks you?
I honestly think it's like the audience picks you, for sure. That's what happened to me. I never like put out music thinking, oh man, I think this is gonna target these people, so I'm gonna do this type of sound because it's gonna target these people. Like, it never works for me that way. I just drop the music and I'm like, whoever likes it is gonna like it. Whoever is not gonna like it should just not listen to it, you know what I mean? So definitely I feel like it's, you put the music out and let the people decide.
Wow, I love it. Who would you say, you know, was your major musical influences? I know we talked about Britney and things like that, but like, if you have to pick, let's say, a top 3, who would it be?
Oh, top 3.
Top not 3 the pressure.
Is hard. I'll name a few. I don't know if I have like a top 3 just because I'm so like, my music is so diverse. Amy Winehouse for sure. You know, the soulfulness in her voice really kind of like paved the way for me to have that in my voice. Nina Simone for sure. Her soulfulness really influenced me in high school. That's kind of what helped me discover the whole world of like, you know, soulful music. You know, Adele, Sia, Rihanna. I love the big voices. And then there's, you know, Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears, the pop side that I grew up watching in TV and wanting to like perform like them. I started wanting to find music that has a little bit more like passion, you know what I mean, emotion to it, and that's when I discovered the other artists I mentioned. But then also, you know, Jay-Z, being from, you know, Brooklyn. New York City, Brooklyn, big influence on me. So a lot of people.
That's where your fusion comes from.
Yeah, for
honestly.
Sure, for sure.
Talk to me a little bit about TikTok, though. What has TikTok done for you and your career and all of that?
TikTok has been amazing. I just post things, and you know, if they connect with the people, they do. And thank God my music has been connecting with the people through the app.
Through the world.
Yeah, for sure. I've had a few videos with like millions of views, and like that's really helped my music spread worldwide. So I owe it to social media for being the like push that got my song out into like other parts of the world.
Wow.
For sure. Big help.
You know what? You are definitely an international superstar.
We'll see.
No, honestly, we're manifesting it.
Yes.
You have the talent. You have the genuine soul.
Thank
so
you.
it's just a matter of time. The universe
Thank
timing
you.
is going to find you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your love, your energy, your
Thank you. I love your
transparency.
energy too.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
It's fire.
Where can people find you, keep up with your project that's coming out, all of it?
Well, people, I'm posting on social media every day. So you can find me on Instagram at I am Enisa, TikTok Enisa, everywhere else, YouTube Enisa, Enisa, and you'll find me somewhere.
Thank you so much. This was
No
beautiful.
problem.
I love the energy.
Thank you.